Aloha all, welcome back to Let's Play Crackdown, and I thought that our narrator friend told us that all the police departments, all the world's police, united under one thing and they were all in the keep. So why is there this stupid little police department here? It doesn't make any sense. I feel like he's lying to me, and I don't like that. I don't like that. I'm supposed to be, you know, their helper. Why would they lie to me? No need to keep me dumb, I'm just helping them, right? Anyway, have our second of 300 hidden orbs. Again, I'm not going to be collecting all of them, but might as well collect the ones that I do see. A tip, though, if you are playing this game, if you do plan on playing this game again, or, you know, for the first time, and you are having difficulty finding all the orbs, my best suggestion to you is to not collect any orbs in a given area until you're ready to collect them all, and then find yourself a guide or something like that, or at least find how many are supposed to be in the area so that you know how many are in each area. It will save you a lot of time in the long run, because getting all those orbs, the main reason it takes so long is just because you're going to lose track of where you've already been, and so then you're just revisiting places over and over again, hoping that you somehow find one that you hadn't seen before. I mean, the 500, or the orb number 500, that's what I'm trying to say. Orb number 500 was in a spot that I had probably been to 30 to 40 times, and I just hadn't gone quite in that spot, and as a result, never got it. So, just something to keep in mind. But if you are in the market for skill grinding, if that's your thing, if you are a grinder, then agility is probably going to be the easiest one, like I said, to get. You could probably max out all of your agility skill without even getting even close to 500. I'd say 400, honestly, maybe 375, and you'll be completely maxed out of your agility, because agility is acquired a few different ways. The obvious one is by collecting the agility orbs. The next most obvious one is by completing the foot races. Pretty much anything that has that green tint is going to help you in your quest to improve your agility. But there are other ways too. For example, if you jump and kill people, you will more than likely get an agility point or two. Maybe not the most amount, but you know, every little bit helps if you're the type to grind to try and get as much as you can as quickly as you can. And there is another way, and that is if you are at a high distance. So if you just so happen to be on top of a tower, or you know, some area where you have a vantage point at someone, that's a great way to get agility points, because the higher you are from your opponent, the more agility points you will get. Again, that's not necessarily the best way to get it. You're not going to get like a disgusting amount of them, you know, not nearly as much as you would get by completing races or collecting the orbs, but like I said, every little bit helps. So if you're in the market for some grinding, you could definitely do it that way.
The green beams of light projected onto your HUD or rooftop.
Driving is a little bit more straightforward. You know, complete races, that's probably going to be the best bet to get you, you know, some guaranteed driving ability. But really killing gang members with your car is going to help you probably more than anything. I feel as though that's the fastest way to do it, especially later on when you have your upgraded supercar. Like I said, all the vehicles get upgrades, and the supercar, when it reaches level 4, actually has a machine gun attached to it, and that's really useful for killing, among other things. So something to keep in mind if you're trying to grind your driving skill. It's, you know, when you get it up to, you know, level 4, it will be easy to you know, get up to being maxed out, but really it's just running people over. And I've actually found that the slower you drive, the easier you have, the easier time you have actually running gang members over, because they are very good at dodging you, believe it or not. You know, for all their ineptness, they have very good reflexes, and as a result are hard to hit. But fortunately for you, they're made out of fucking glass, so once you do hit them, no matter how fast you're going, you're probably going to kill them. So there's definitely a plus side for you there. I don't tend to, you know, have problems doing that, but, you know, maybe some people will. Man, just barely not enough. Poop, poop, poopy, poop. Alright, collect some more agility orbs. Generally, when you get to 2 stars for agility, you start to really get to do some of the cooler things, you know, especially in La Mugre, over on this side. Another thing to note, it's pretty self-explanatory, but just for those of you who might have been wondering what the orbs on top of the orbs are, it basically, the more orbs that there are on top of an agility orbs, or on top of an agility orb, the more experience you're going to get from it. So this one has 1, that one also has 1, but I believe they go up to either 4 or 5. I'm not 100% sure. But now my agility is getting right up there. Oh, look at it. It's a rubber duck. Did it just make a rubber duck noise? Oh, I didn't mean to kick it. I want to pick it up. See if I could kill someone with a squeaky rubber duck. Oh, man. That would be the most embarrassing way to die. Getting killed by a rubber duck. Ugh. Anyway, more agility orbs. Figured I'd just do this for the first bit of the video. Not much going on. I was going to get a supply point, but I think I got distracted by all these agility orbs. See, that one had 3, so that one was definitely worth a lot more. Alright. Let's do something this video. I said I wanted to kill one person, and we're like halfway through, and I haven't done anything yet. Okay. To da bone. I wonder if they serve like steaks, because that would be an appropriate name for someone who sells steaks to the bone. So good to the bone. Something along those lines. I don't know. That's why I'm not in the restaurant business, man. I didn't say that my names were good. I'm just throwing them out there. Ooh, equipment stored. Oh yeah, I guess I forgot to mention that whenever you get a whenever you acquire a gang weapon, you can store it in your spot or in your supply points to be able to access them at any time, and that's really nice. Because some of the gang weapons are actually pretty good, and I enjoy using them more than some of the agency ones.
I bet you'd get more than a healthy workout at
I am going to get more than a healthy. It's not going to be a healthy workout whatsoever, Mr. Narrator friend, because I'm probably going to be riddled with bullets and attacked violently by relentless thug criminals. I mean, if that's your idea of a workout, then we have very conflicting ideas about what working out is. And this guy just thinks he's so smart. I'm gonna hide in this little cave, man. You know, no one's gonna find me. No one's gonna suspect that the leader is going to be in, you know, the most inconspicuous place. Wrong, Rodrigo Alvarez. I fucking knew exactly where you were going to be, and now your gang member just used your dead body to try to kill me.
Rodrigo Alvarez is dead. Without Alvarez to push them to their physical limits, Los Muertos gang members are unlikely to stay in shape. Do not allow yourself to become complacent by this news, Agent.
You know, that is pretty tough. That's pretty hardcore. Even in death, you have the chance of killing me. Oh, see, he's doing it again. Well, not the same guy. I killed that guy already.
closer to Los Muertos' kingdom.
Alright, so, so right now, if you really think about it, on a technical level, the recruitment for La Mugre's gang is low. They are going to be significantly less fit than they were previously. Their income has been shorted a considerable amount, and their eyes and ears, so all their information that they were gathering, are less informative, I guess would be the best way to put it. So they're really not doing too well. Especially when, you know, entire squads of their gang are just getting slaughtered. This is almost unfair. It's like a genocide if you really think about it. You know, for all that we're doing to try to clean up the streets, at the same time we are just murdering hundreds upon hundreds, actually probably thousands upon thousands of, really, I'm sure some of these are just blind following gang members. I mean, these people have families, they have probably kids, you know. We don't think about that. We just say, "Oh, they're in a gang. We're gonna kill them." But you know what? They could have obligations. They could have jobs besides this. Fuck. I wanted that sniper rifle. I'm so dumb. I'm still, man. I'm still just readjusting to the controls a bit, and as a result, kind of just messed myself up. Alright, so I can't go to the Sporteases, so that's lame. Because I really would have liked to have a healthy workout now that my unhealthy one is good, but not meant to be. So much fun, so much fun. See, I'm a firm believer of the fact that certain games just aren't, not that they aren't meant to be played on their higher difficulties, but just they're more of a fulfilling experience when you don't. A key point, or a key example I meant to say, is if you ever played the Call of Duty single-player modes. Now, they're not the most exciting, and they're not the most fun, but they're a hell of a lot more fun when you're playing it on a lesser difficulty than Veteran mode. I've played Modern Warfare 1 and 2, as well as Call of Duty 2, and I want to say World at War, and maybe Modern Warfare 3. I don't know about Modern Warfare 3, but I've played quite a few Call of Duty games, as well as, you know, Halo 3, Halo Reach, Halo 4, Halo 2, Halo 1. Like, I mean, first-person shooters in general, I guess. I just find them to be a little bit more fun to play, just on an easier difficulty. I feel like you really get to enjoy, like, whatever story they're trying to go for. Some are obviously, you know, a little bit more of a focal point than others. But I mean, like, I played through Halo 4 on Legendary, and it was just kind of a painful experience. I did it by myself, so that also could be a part of it, but I mean, I don't think that I don't think it should be a painful experience. I think it should be a challenge for sure. But it was like, I knew that I could do it, but I don't know, like, the challenge just seemed unnecessary. And as a result, like, if I ever played Halo 4 again, at least on its story mode, like, I'll probably play it again. But if I played it through, I would definitely play it on an easier difficulty for sure. I just know that I would enjoy myself more. And at the end of the day, like, that's really why I play most video games, is just to enjoy myself. Like, there are certain games where I would like to be really good, you know, Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Like, I mean, I play that game because it's fun, but, like, you know, I really, truly like to try to be good at that game. But, I mean, that's, one example, and I've played hundreds upon hundreds of games, and, I don't know, BioShock's another one of those games. Fantastic game. Oh my god, I can't speak right now. That's not good. I'm recording. Anyway, BioShock is another example of a game that I feel is just so much better when you play it on an easier difficulty. I think you get to focus a little bit more on the aesthetics and the exploring nature of the game. You get to appreciate the graphics and the, I guess generally, the story, because you're not focused so much on your setup for boss fights and being scared that a Big Daddy's going to come and destroy you. And, I mean, like, why would I want to play a game where I'm not going to get my full experience, like the full experience? Like, it's not like certain games where they hold, you know, certain abilities and certain plot points and stuff like that from you. You know, there's like a lot of games out there that will, you know, have a good ending or a bad ending, and it's all dependent on whether or not you complete it on like the hardest difficulty or you do something, you know, challenging otherwise. But I mean, for me, it's like the ending can't be, unless the ending is like really, really good, or in the case of like Halo 3 with the little cliffhanger or whatever, like I just don't find it necessary. I still do it sometimes just because, you know, just for the challenge of it, or for an achievement, or, you know, some other reason, you know, a friend wants to do it or something like that. But other than that, I don't know. I personally just prefer to play my games a little bit more laid back than I guess some others. And I don't think that's necessarily a lack of skill either. I think it's just my personal preference. After all, I can beat Kaiser Sigma with no hits. What can you do? I would like to see. But anyway. Did a little race. Killed Rodrigo Alvarez. Had a lot of fun. Collected a lot of agility orbs. And I think that constitutes a good episode. And I think it's time to stop this episode. So, I'm Paper Mario Guy of the KoopaNinjaBros. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next part.